I could hear it. The low, dull, quick beat. Like a watch when it's covered with cotton. And I knew that sound. And it beat me to a rage. Like a drum beats a soldier to courage. And the sound was quicker, louder, quicker, louder, louder, louder. It was the sound of his hideous heart. It's true. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I have been and I am. Why'd you say I'm mad? Oh, no. What you mistake for madness, it's only the extreme sharpness of my senses. Yes, and now they're even sharper than ever before, and now I can hear all things on heaven and earth, and I hear many things in hell. How then am I mad? Just observe how calmly I can tell you the whole story. I mean, could a madman do that? No. But it's impossible to say how the idea first entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me. It haunted me day and night. Motive? I had no motive. I loved the old man. He'd never wronged me. I felt sorry for him. Poor, sick, old man. He'd never wronged me. He could not make one move without me, and I had to carry him and feed him and bathe him, and I had to wait on him like a dog. You know, I didn't want his gold. No. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was his evil eye. One of them was like that of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. And whenever it fell on me, my blood ran cold. Then I knew. I must kill him. To get rid of that evil, terrible eye forever. But every night at midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh so gently. And then, when I'd made an opening for my head, I put in a dark lantern, all closed so that no light shone out of it. Then I thrust in my head. Oh, you would have laughed how cunningly I thrust it in. I moved it slowly, very slowly, so that I'd not wake the old man. Would a madman been so clever as to do this? And when I undid the lantern cautiously, oh, so cautiously, I opened it just so much that one single thin ray fell upon the vulture eye. And this I did for 7 long nights. But I found the eye was always closed, and so it was impossible for me to do the work, for it's not the old man who vexed me, just his evil eye. And then came the 8th night.
Oh, who's there?
So, he's awake. At last. He is awake. Now you may think that I drew back, but no. Never. Never before had I felt the extent of my own powers. For 1 whole hour I did not move a muscle. And you was listening. listening to the death watches in the wall, as I had done night after night. Now, that wasn't a groan of pain. Oh, no. That was the cry of terror that came from the deeps of his soul. I know well what he feels. I know exactly what he feels. And so we waited, and we waited, both of us, in the blackness of the room. He knew something was wrong. He could feel something in the room, but he tried to reason it away. He tried to reassure himself.
No, it's nothing. Nothing but the wind in the chimney. Nothing but a mouse running across the floor.
Wind, mouse. But I waited, and I waited. And then I opened the lantern just a little, oh, so little, until one single dim ray shone out. And it fell upon the vulture eye, and it was open like the thread of a spider, wide open. And I grew furious as I gazed upon it. I saw it with perfect distinctness, that dull blue, with a hideous veil over it that chilled the very marrow of my bones. Couldn't see his face. I could not see his body. Nothing but that terrible eye. For I had directed the ray, as if by instinct, precisely upon that terrible spot. I didn't move a muscle. I held the ray direct upon the eye. See, I can hold it there forever. But suddenly, I began to feel something. His fear reaching out at me. And then I began to hear something. Oh, I told you, to mistake madness is but the extreme sharpness of my senses. Oh, yes, I could hear it. The dull, low, quick sound. The sound a watch makes when covered with cotton. And I knew that sound, and it beat me to a rage like a drum, beating a soldier into courage. I tried to keep quiet. I tried not to move, to keep the ray of the lantern on the evil eye. But his fears grew worse, and his heart beat faster and louder. Faster, louder, louder, till they'll hear it beyond these walls. The neighbours will hear the heart and beat beyond the walls, and I must stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's dead. His terrible eye will trouble me no more. No more, forever. Almost dawn. Oh, and it's done. It was so easy to put him under those 3 planks on the floor. Now, no eye, not even his vulture eye, could find him now. Mad? Me? Oh, no. I was clever. I've even pulled the old man's chair back over the spot. See, even the dust is sprinkled back on the floor. Yes, it's done. It's done, and I'm free. I'm free. I'm free forever! What is that? Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired, yes, but now I'm free. I'm alone and I don't have to get up in the morning. Oh, yes, it's nice to go up these stairs slowly, so slowly, because there's nobody waiting, nobody asking, wanting, waiting. I think I'll lie in my bed. I'll sleep and sleep and sleep, but it's day. The sun's coming up and soon it'll be bright and warm and... What's that? Somebody at the door. Why must I be afraid now? There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll open the door, I'll open it and let them in. Good morning, good morning. Beautiful morning, be up and on your way. Oh, I don't believe I know you gentlemen. The lady, the sun's in my eyes. I can't see your face. Oh, of course, the lady who lives next door, my good neighbour. Come in. Come this way. Good people, sit you down, please. I'll sit in the old chair. See, it's rickety and uncertain. And good lady, you sit there, and sir, take the wooden chair. It's oak and stout, and you are so big.
I don't believe, sir, that you know who we are.
Well, I don't, but, I know the lady. She's my neighbour next door.
It is strange that you don't recognise us. We're members of the Watch. We patrol this street every night.
Oh, of course, the gentlemen of the Watch. Yeah, such good men who keep us safe at night. And when I can't sleep, I hear your boots on the cobbles and the sound of your truncheons on the pavement and your cries of all's well. How stupid of me not to know who you are. You are my friends.
You are alone here, sir?
Yes. Oh, but I don't mind it at all. I'm very used to being alone.
Were you awake last night?
No. Sleeping like a baby.
You heard nothing?
No, how could I hear anything?
Sometimes we're awakened by loud cries.
Cries?
Like the cry of a cat.
Oh, no. Cats never bother me, you see. I like cats.
I was awakened last night by a loud cry. Well, it was more of a shriek.
This lady came to us and told us what she'd heard.
Yes, it was a shriek, and it came from close by. It seemed to come from here.
From here? But how could it have come from here?
Then you heard nothing?
Well, Wait a minute. Maybe it was me.
You, sir?
Yes, that must be it. It was me that screamed. I must have been dreaming. I have terrible dreams. No one else here could have screamed. Who else could have screamed? The old man isn't here. Oh, did you think the old man was here? No, he went to the country. He's been gone for weeks and weeks and weeks. So it's me you heard screaming. Don't you see? It was me. Don't you believe me? Don't you? Oh, that's silly. How could anything have happened to him? How could... Why are you looking at me? Look, you can search the house. Nothing's been disturbed. Everything is the same. And if someone had screamed like that, then it must have had some reason. Something was happening to them. Something terrible. Of course. And if it was me, well, if I should be guilty of something, well... I wouldn't be so calm.
I'm afraid we've made a mistake, sir. We're very sorry to have disturbed you over nothing.
He is pale. Look at his face.
Pale? Am I pale?
You don't look well, sir.
I don't feel as well as I did when you came in.
Why does he sit there while we have stood?
Sit here? Why shouldn't I sit here? In this old chair. I like this old chair. I like to sit in this chair. What are you looking at? There's nothing wrong, is it? Nothing's being disturbed. See, the dust is still on the floor.
Yes, we're quite satisfied and we shall be going now.
You see, you're satisfied now. You see, if I was guilty of something, I should not be so calm, should I? I should not be here at all, should I? It's very funny, is it not?
Oh, wait, please wait. There's something about this man that...
No, there's nothing. It's my head. Are you shaking my head? Because I've got a kind of headache. It's too bad you had to come today, and I'm sorry I can't see you to the door, but there's something in my head. There's a ringing, and you're staring at me. You're looking at me, and you can hear it too. You can hear it. You're laughing at me. You're shaking your heads in time with it. You're mocking me. You're hearing it. Louder. You're laughing at my horror. You can hear it. Beat. Stop. True. I admit it. Tear up the planks under this chair. It's the beating of his hideous heart!